So welcome everyone. We have guests here today. We are celebrating the graduation of this cohort 26th, 27th is in Spanish. They are graduating next week. So we have been doing this program now for almost 10 years. And I want to start by congratulating all of our graduates. We have 9 graduates from all over the world. And also want to take the opportunity to thank our supervisors, Meryl, Susie, Aida, Linda. We may have more joining later. They have been part of our team, and I think that the success of this program depends on how amazing they are and how we all collaborate together to make this a good learning experience for all of the participants. So for people who do not know me, my name is Damian. My accent is from Buenos Aires, Spanish. I'm from Argentina. I'm here now in Buenos Aires visiting my family. And we are finishing a 36-week program. So we have been working together for 36 weeks. And during this almost 9 months, we spend time every week for 2 hours learning about supervision, working in small triads, in groups, practicing, watching demonstrations from some of our colleagues. So it has been a lot of work. But I want to thank everybody for being supportive of each other. I think the success of this program depends on the generosity and openness of the participants. It's very interactive. And it's a great time to celebrate all of the work you have done for all of the people also have to read books, write reports, work with 36 hours of practice with supervisors, meet with their own supervisors. So it was a lot of work. But here you are. And I know some of our supervisors. Well, first of all, let's introduce our guests. And then we're going to ask our supervisors to say a few words. And then we're going to invite the graduates to say something briefly. And then we're going to wrap up. This is what we're going to be doing in this celebration today. So let's start by introducing our guest. Who would like to start?
I'll go, Damian.
Yes.
My guess is there's Lynn LeBlanc. Lynn, she's one of my supervisors, and Lynn she used to have a school of coaching for professional certification for PCC. Lynn, you were teaching for PCC, and we had 6 sessions together, and really learned through. I really appreciate what Lynn gave me the opportunity. And we have Lynn Cathcart. Lynn came a few times in the demo. Lynn, she's a coach that now she's doing her journey for MCC. And I had the opportunity to have 1 or 2 session supervision with Lynn. And there's Danielle Desbiens. Where are you, Danielle? Danielle, she's my mother coach. She used to be my supervisor, my first one. And if I am what I am right now, it's because Danielle really have been with me all around my journey till almost 7 years. And we work together on the ethic committee with ICF Quebec. Okay. And there's someone here who's with us in spirits. It's Nathalie Dubé, who was my supervisor. And if I did this certification, it was on legacy for her, but now it began to be my passion. So thank you.
So welcome all of your guests. And Danielle, good seeing you here again. Welcome to our space.
Yeah, you know Danielle.
Yes, yes, we know each other. Who would like to go next?
I can go next. My wife Karen's here. Karen had the privilege of having to take care of our kids while I was putting in all the hours before my 9 to 5 workday in coaching supervision. Many early mornings getting up and being on calls with people from all over the world, which has been great, but a little extra burden at home. So thank you, Karen.
Yeah, great to have you here today.
So I have my favorite daughter here, Ilana Tel Oren, and her cat. So Ilona has been a supporter of me. She's listened to me sort of talk about this program and where I am in it and any of the challenges or wins that I've had. So she's always been a huge supporter of me. And here she is today, taking her time to celebrate all of us and her cat.
Great, welcome. Great.
I should say she's my only daughter, but that's our joke.
Along my way, one of the skills and challenges that I had is to be real and genuine and operate in humility. And I was in a lot of pain along the way because many of you know I had a death in my family. My sister died along the way. I'm almost crying now. But I want to thank my wife who's here today. She walked alongside of me and listened to me. And I thank you, darling, for nurturing me through this whole difficult process and sticking with me all the way. And she's under Berean Bible Fellowship, and her name is Priscilla. But thank you, darling, for walking with me through this.
Yeah. Thank you, Gary, for sharing that. Priscilla, for being here too. Yeah.
I'm joined by two of my supervisees, Nuha and Maury. So really nice to see you here. Thank you for taking the time to share this moment with us. Thanks so much. Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome to be here with us.
And I would like to thank Sam, who was one of my supervisor, and he learned me the heart language. Thank you, Sam.
And Sam was my teacher. So now, Sam, listen, this is cohort 27th. Okay, like 26, sorry, 27th is the Spanish finishing next week. And this is a great opportunity for me also to thank you, for all being a pioneer. We call him the grandfather of supervision because he was the one who had the vision to bring supervision to the US when was nothing. And I was part of the first cohort when he did the first training with Coaching Supervision Academy in 2013. So thank you, Sam.
Congratulations to all of you.
Yeah, great to have you here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, what we're going to do, I know that some of our supervisors have to go, like Susie, I know you have a commitment, so why don't you share, and Aida too. So let's, anything you want to share for this group of our 9 new graduates?
Well, today is really celebrating you, all of you, because you've gone a long ways. I remember the first meeting when nobody even knew exactly what supervision was and how difficult this journey was for all of you. And I'm so glad I was part of it. And now I just want to offer my support in anything you need, anytime. And I wish you the best, the supervisors. And I know our roads will keep on crossing. So it was an honor for me to be part of this cohort, which I've been since cohort number 1, right, Damian, working with you.
Yeah, she graduates in cohort 1, and we have been working and collaborating in the supervision and in the coaching programs too. So thank you, Susie, for your ongoing support in all of our programs for many years.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Aida, you want to go next?
Yes. Well, I also would like to thank you first, Damian, for the invitation to be again in your programs. I've been not on all of them, but in some. And Isabel for her trust, we did challenge each other. She had a great legacy with great supervisors before. So it was her becoming a supervisor, or her even getting confident with the language, because we did start supervising in French and we end up switching to English. And it was a pleasure that she continued with my great teacher, Meryl, in the second half. So it was a great journey and I'm really thankful. I am excited about being here today. Wishing you all of you the best, and I hope that you enjoy as much as we do supervision. Thank you.
Thanks, Aida, to stretch beyond myself.
So that's part of the job of the supervisors, isn't it? Going beyond of what we already know. Meryl, anything you want to share?
So thank you, Damian, and thank you, Grandfather Samuel. Good to see you, Sam. Thank you very much for the legacy you leave here. And so wonderful I know many of you in this group, and it's wonderful to witness you going through the journey. Everybody said it was so hard, but I know you had fun too, right? That's what made it possible. And that's what make these cohorts so vibrant. And I think it was Chris who said, getting up early morning, but then connecting with people all over the world. It's really an incredible experience. So that's true for me too. And I remember very, very keenly, Damian and I trying to introduce supervision at the board level at ICF and having rotten tomatoes thrown at us quite a few years ago. And this is a very different climate that you're entering into, wherever you entering into. It's a much more receptive world. I mean, there's and then there's a crossing over, and ICF is going to be announcing some interesting things about supervision this year. So you're all going to be if you hold the ICF credential already, you'll be eligible for some other, accoutrements. So may the force be with you. And I'm sure, as Susie says, our paths will cross, and all good things, and congratulations on your achievement.
Meryl, I remember those rotten tomatoes. I encountered several of them myself.
You got some too. Linda.
Yes. Well, first, Damian, thank you so much for what I consider an honor to learn and work and partner and support with these amazing people in Cohort 26. It's been a real pleasure. Congratulations to all of you. It is an amazing time to be a supervisor because it really just seems to be getting more traction and being more a part of what it is to be a good and supportive coach. And I welcome you all into the community of coaching supervisors. Congratulations on your hard work. I remember in the beginning, the hesitation, the wondering if you could be vulnerable enough in the practices to actually see yourselves and see who you're bringing into your supervision and your coaching. And I am so proud of all of you. So thank you again for the opportunity to work with you, and looking forward to seeing you in the future. As others have said, crossing paths is so fun. Gary and I had the opportunity, and Carrie and I had the opportunity to do that at a recent ICF conference, and it was just lovely to be in person. And so thank you so much.
Thank you. So Susie, Linda, Aida, Meryl, and there are more supervisors who were not able to join us today, but I want to thank you for all of your work for this cohort and over the years. Now, if you want to stay a little bit longer, you can stay. We're going to ask the participants now to go around and share for not longer than a couple of minutes. So it's not going to be too long. Just a couple of minutes, anything you want to say to close, to complete the program. So who would like to start?
I can go, Damian.
Okay, great.
I just want to, express my deep gratitude to you for this program, because I'm really, really happy to have been here, participated, and totally look forward to my supervision journey. And I'm excited to hear that ICF is finally catching on. So that's going to be interesting. I want to say a big thank you to all the supervisors, and especially those who I worked with. Thank you so very much. I had the pleasure and the opportunity to work with Meryl and Susie and Inga and Nancy, and I can't say enough about how much I learned from each of you, and just the different styles and the different approaches. Lots of learning all the way through. So I'm very, very grateful. And I'm also grateful to this group, this cohort. And I'm excited that we're going to stay in touch and continue the learnings together. So thank you.
Congratulations.
can go next. I really love the diversity and the richness that this program has put me in contact with so much rich, so many things I've learned from all of you. And it was not easy, and it's, I feel very emotional about it ending. At the same time, I feel a big relief. So I'm all mixed feelings, lots of mixed feelings, but overall just very happy that I had a supervisor recommend this program to me, my supervisor, Elena Anjus, who has been very supportive all along. And I also have my husband here, Pedro Caria, who's also been very supportive. So I also just want to thank him for, being my rock and helping me through this. And thank you, Damian. Thank you for having a wonderful team, a wonderful, wonderful team to support us through this. And thanks to my supervisees as well. Yeah, there you go.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Well, I can go. Ditto to what my colleagues have said. It's nice to see you, Sam, also, IRB. What I think just influences me right now so much is how much heart all of us have for this coaching profession we're in and how we intersect in different ways. And I just feel very proud of all of us to have stepped through the rigorous process to get to here. I mean, we were on our growth edges, all of us, and we supported each other through it. We were supported beautifully and held by our supervisors who are here today and those who weren't able to join us. So it really, to me, it feels like I've joined yet another community within the coaching profession that I feel very proud and very honored to join. And I'm delighted to hear that ICF may be moving towards embracing coaching supervision even more fully. I feel like we've all maybe positioned ourselves to be a part of that wave that goes through the coaching profession that will only make it stronger, more ethical, and better for all concerned. So my heart is very full, and I know that I will continue to interact and play with all of you in the future. I'm looking forward to it. And Damian, thank you. A special thank you to you for encouraging me to be here.
Congratulations.
I would like to say a special thanks to Damian, to all your generosity and all the energy that you spent to help us to find supervisee or to give us resource, books, biography, a few things. And thanks for the teams. It was really, it helps us growing. And thank you everyone for your patience. And I learned a lot through our demo and through our exercise that we did together. So thanks.
Congratulations.
I think I'm going to echo a lot of what everybody's already said, but thank you, Damian. Thank you to all the faculty, Inga for our triad, Paul and Nancy who did supervision for me, Susie for leading our case study group, all the supervisors that brought demos, and then all the rest of you that went through this program here too. I already said earlier too, how much I appreciate being on this learning journey with all of you. And I'm excited to stay connected and see where our paths can cross and collaborate and all the fun stuff that we'll do here in the future. So looking forward to it.
Congratulations, Grace.
I can go next. I echo everything people have said, and I want to thank everybody that was here. I also want to say that my life's been a series of collecting daisies for a daisy chain. When I was a child, I had coaching wasn't a thing. So I didn't know I wanted to be a coach. And I collected various things while I was on maternity leave. Who knows? And then somebody asked if I wanted to be a coach in 2006, and I had no clue what that was. And likewise, I came and I stumbled into supervision. And I feel that supervision is yet another daisy on my daisy chain that I didn't know I needed, but something led me to it. So I want to thank you all for being part of this latest iteration of my journey.
Congratulations, Jill.
Ready to go next? I would like to start with gratitude to Meryl. Many years ago, she planted a seed of love for supervision, for coaching as profession, and put the bar like very high for me. And since that moment, I'm just climbing, sometimes spending a lot of time on plateau and climbing again. And I wanted to say that today, I know what I'm going to say will not everyone in this group will relate or will be able to relate, but it's like giving birth. You do not remember all the pain you went through, every moment of struggle forgotten, and you're just experiencing joy. And I was waiting for this day, and when I printed out our certificate this morning, it was like 150 hours and almost 50 hours of supervision. And I wanted to feel relief and to feel that it's done, but now I know how much more I need to go through, how many more hours I need, how many more books I need to read, and all these submissions and belonging to the organizations and associations and partnerships and etc. And daring to try Spanish finally. No relief, just a moment to celebrate and climb again. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for being a part of this process. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Congratulations, Maria.
Damian, I really appreciate your guidance and leading all of us all of these weeks. And I echo everything that everybody said about your leadership with us to facilitate our learning. I'm very thankful. When I look over at you, Merle, I think about something you said to me. You said to me, Gary, your silence is a superpower. I said, really? To myself. You gave me a gift. That's one of many that you gave me. And then Linda, our call, you talked to me and you shared with me from your heart. And it was collegial. You helped me understand something, and I admired and enjoyed that touch. Paul was the same way when we talked over our periods of time. The investments that were made were very special because they were personal, and he helped me. What I'm walking away with, one of the biggest things is I wrote a little book about showing up as a human. And I saw supervision not as being something over people, but joining people as a human and being with them. And you all modeled that along the way. And it infected me. And that's how I want to show up with those that I get a privilege to walk alongside. And so thank you for modeling humanity and being human, and for allowing that to seep into the crevices of my being, that I can show up in that same space in the same way with those that I have the privilege to serve.
And Gary, I want to recognize you, and you're not alone in having things happening to you during the program. Other participants also have struggles because life happens, and we all sometimes have challenges that we had not planned. And still, everybody's graduating today. So I want to recognize you and everybody else in the program. You know who you are, who has issues coming up for you in your life, and you still are here today celebrating. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're missing a couple of people. Grace, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to really acknowledge and express my gratitude for what I call the generosity of the human spirit within this program and this cohort. I really appreciate the openness, the support, the compassion, the grace, no pun intended there, that is extended, that allows us to kind of find our way as individual supervisors through the program. So I look forward to continuing the journey. I feel what Maria's feeling is like there's, we're not done yet, right? There's a moment to celebrate, but this is on a continuum, right? And we have so much more to do and so much more impact to make. And it's just a journey and such an honor to be on it with everyone here. So thank you.
Congratulations, Grace. I think everybody shared. Are we missing anybody? No, I don't think so. So what we're going to do before we go to things, one is let's take a picture. And first we're going to take a picture. Anybody want to say anything else before we wrap up? Any of our guests, anybody would like to say anything? Or anybody else have anything to say before we take a group picture and share a song? And that way we are going to finish. I want to be sure that I give that space.
Damian, I'd just like to acknowledge all that you and all of this group have accomplished. It's such a long journey since 2009 when I first got involved in supervision. Yes, many rotten tomatoes were thrown. And what a transformation that each person who steps into the field of supervision, and I mean that as an energetic field, makes a huge contribution. And just remember how many people will be touched by your good hearts. And a heart, I agree so much with the comments about the heart, Gary, especially just recently from you. It is about the heart. And I just was reminded of a quotation that I keep on my signature, and it says, "The essential is invisible for the eyes. The important things can only be seen with the heart." That's from the Little Prince. And that kind of wraps up everything that you're talking about, I think. And so go well, enjoy. I'll sign off now and look forward to encountering you down the road.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
Sam. Thank you, Sam, for being here and for everything you have done over the years. Nuha, you want to say?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
I would like first to thank Katiyan for inviting me. And I'm so happy and so grateful to share this moment with my supervisor in her graduation. And also, I'm so honored to be with you guys and to know you all in this, brief moments. And thank you for allowing me to celebrate your graduation and allowing me to be with you in this special moment. Congratulations on.
Thank you. We're going to take a picture now.